Hi guys, Marc Tastet from France and Sengmin Lee from South Korea just played the Hex game today during the round 5 of World Cup of Absolute Games for national teams. And I wanted to make a comment about this game because there is a thematic which is important to know, and I wanted to say something about that. So let's just see the game, and I will stop the game when the thematic is there. I will illustrate this with two positions during the game. So okay, you can start like this, no problem. Okay, and okay, here in this position, Mark decided to play there. Okay, and well, of course, the threat is to play here for black, but also there. Okay. Here, white just didn't defend. But let's say white is playing there. Then, okay, black could play this, and then white could play this, and then I expect in this position Mark would play there because he did this later in the game. I will show you just after. But after this move, when white is defending here, as you can see, this is not working actually for black. White is defending. White is finally defending. So let's go back a little, and this is why this video is called extend or connect, because sometimes you should not connect like this. When you're in this position, it's better to extend. For instance, with a move like this. This is what I call extend. Okay, you extend and you still have the threat of the connection, but you didn't play it. You didn't play the connection. You first extend and you see. Okay, so of course, since you didn't connect, maybe white will just cross, but then you will use this new piece to go there. Well, for instance, okay, it's just to illustrate, but let's say white could play this, and then black could play there. And of course, if white played here, then you're gonna play there and you have the connection. So again, white should extend, but it's not really possible to extend in this position because if white play there, you can just play here. So let's say we just watch the full variation and you play this as black. Okay, and you are happy. You're happy with black with this. Because on the top, if white is trying to play the same defense, this time it's not working because of this piece that you added to extend, because you have this move. Okay, and since you have this move, you're connected to the top. Because if white is trying to make, well, this or this to try to block you, the difference between this position and the previous one is now you have this threat. And when white play there, as you can see this time, it's not working anymore. Black is connected. So you can see that you connect the top because of the extension instead of the connection. So you should already remember this. You need to connect if you actually win. But if connecting don't go anywhere, it's probably better to extend. Okay? So at some points, you really need to ask you this question. Do I connect? Do I extend? You have a choice there. You need to have this in mind if you want to play hex properly. Okay, so now let's go back. I don't know where. Let's go back. I think it's It's there. Let's see the game, and you will see that in this position, again, Mark decided to play there. He connected. This is why I said that in the top he would probably play this also. But again, should you connect or should you extend? Because after the connection, white is just playing there, and you're clearly not connected to the right side with these black pieces. Okay, so the connection is quite useless. Again, you could maybe extend. For instance, let's imagine you play this. Maybe you have some other move. Okay, maybe you have some other move. But just check this extension. You extend instead of connect. Okay, so again, white could play this. Whoa. Sorry. Back. If you play this, white could play there. But again, you can play this. Okay, it's the same. It's the same variation the other way. And white will be and black will be connected like that. Okay. And the difference again, what is the difference in the bottom? The difference is when white is playing this move. Now you are maybe stronger with this one. Well, in this position, it's not really work. Well, it's something, since when you have this, at least you won't have the possible ladder right there. So at least you have this, but as you can see, it's still not connected to the bottom because white can still defend like this. But in the game, you have this problematic and the other one. I will show you. Once white is defending there, you still have the question of, well, okay, what can I do? This is why I said that maybe it was also interesting to check some other extension. You're not forced to extend like this. For instance, you could extend like that. I don't know if it's working, okay? But we can check, for instance, if white is connecting and now you play this, is it good for black? Because now, of course, the idea is if white play this, you just have that and that's it, okay? So you need to, of course, check multiple extensions. You have multiple ways to extend playing behind like this. You can extend in different ways, but you should always consider the extension instead of the connection if the connection is not clearly winning. Because if you connect and it's not clearly winning, it's probably because you're going to lose, at least locally. But the extension will improve your position, giving you multiple ways to win. Okay? Just check the difference between the two variations. When black decided to connect after this move, he played this, and as you can see, he still had two problem in his position. So the possibility for white to play there, okay, but also the possibility for white to play there. Okay, white can play this, and you're not connected, so you have to play this ladder also now, which could be at least avoided with the simple extension. But maybe a better extension would have resolved both problems. Well, I didn't analyze this deeper, but it's not really the goal of this video. I don't want to analyze a game really deeper. It was to give at least to the players who are interested in this notion. Before a connection, you can think about an extension. And when I say this, you can even think about an extension really before. For instance, you're not forced to play until there, okay? You're not forced to play until there to think about the extension. You can also play the extension before that. For instance, here you can already extend. You can already play this, for instance, or even this, okay? If I play this, I have still the thread to go there. So it doesn't change anything. You can extend before playing the full variation. You're not forced to play the full variation until the very last moment to extend. Sometimes you can extend almost after 4 moves. You can already try to extend something. You need to think about this. but it's easy to illustrate in the end because you can see it directly. But well, that's it for today. I just wanted to make this illustration because I think it's a really important concept for a hex player. Think about the extension before the connection. And if the connection is not winning, probably the extension is better. Well, bye-bye, guys.